the moment the manhunt ended. RCMP searched almost 4 days for Myles Sanderson after the stabbing massacre in James Smith Cree Nation. On paper, though, Sanderson had been a wanted man since May. He had stopped meeting with his parole caseworker, but RCMP say they weren't actively looking for him before the stabbings. Last November, Saskatchewan announced funding for an RCMP unit to track down people on the run. The plan was 8 officers with a support team. The unit launched in May and has 4 officers to find more than 6,600 people wanted by police in Saskatchewan. RCMP say the unit whittled that down to 63 priority cases, active criminals and fugitives with gang connections or a record of violence. Sanderson had 59 convictions, including assault, but he wasn't on that list.
I've had people that have been unlawfully at large for over a year before they're apprehended. Unless they're committing other offenses, they're kind of staying below the radar.
The Saskatchewan NDP says money would be better spent addressing the root causes of crime.
That's where the province needs to step in and hasn't been stepping in. And that's why we see our jails overflowing in Saskatchewan, an overwhelmingly Indigenous population within our jails, and a horrific level of recidivism.
Myles Sanderson died in custody, triggering a mandatory investigation into his death. But other pressing questions might be answered through a public inquiry, says a lawyer for families caught in Nova Scotia's mass shooting.
I think it's clear that any way that they can help ensure that other people, don't experience the same thing that they have, they're 100% invested in participating in any way they can.
We asked for interviews with the Saskatchewan RCMP and the Provincial Minister of Corrections, Policing and Public Safety. The RCMP declined and the minister was unavailable. Sam Sampson, CBC News, Regina.